Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be going over one of Discraft's newest discs and one of their best discs I think so far, hype wise. It is the Discraft Venom, and yes, this is no ordinary Venom. This is a bottom stamped ESP Tour Series Venom. It is from Anthony Barilla's signature line. Today we're going to be finding out if this can replace one of my favorite discs in my bag, the Discraft Force. Alright, so what is the Discraft Venom? The Discraft Venom is a very overstable distance driver in Discraft's lineup. It was actually brought back because it was actually discontinued, I believe, a long time ago. But they brought it back because Anthony Barilla, the guy that's on this disc, really loved this disc and Discraft saw his vision, so they brought it to life. It's actually one of the sickest discs I've ever seen. This is from the Tour Series line, and oh my god, just look at that. That is a gorgeous color. And the stamp, I'm not the biggest fan of this stamp, but it's all right. They're the flight numbers on the Venom. Venom is a 13, 5, 0, 3, and 2.1, which is 13 speed, 5 glide, 0 turn, 3 fade, and 2.1 for Discraft's rating, which I'm not completely sure what that would be. What's compared to the Force, which is something we're also going to be comparing in this video. The Force is a 12, 5, 0, 3, and 2.1. So the only difference is the speed and the last number. The last number on the Venom is a 2.1 and the Force is a 2.0. The speed is a 12 on the Force, but on the Venom, it is a 13. So just flight number wise, the Venom is supposedly faster than the Force. And if you've seen a lot of pros throw the Venom, they bomb it, especially Anthony Barilla. He bombs this disc very far.
There is a bunker on the right that you have to avoid as well.
Anthony, still several mistakes in the front nine. He is still only one back of the lead, though. And he's got this.
This is crushed.
Yes, it is.
No way.
So I'm here to test if the Venom will outplace the Force in my bag, because I've been bagging two Forces. I have another Force with me today. This is a Z Metallic Force from the 2021 run, and this is a Z Force. Yes, they are different plastics. This is ESP and this is Z, but it shouldn't be the biggest difference. And believe it or not, I actually just realized this. This is my first ever distance driver in ESP plastic. I really don't throw much ESP. Z is my main workhorse. I really don't throw any other plastics other than Z. But I do have ESP sprinkled in my bag, especially like my Zone, my Stalkers, like a lot of other discs, but let's get into it. All right, since this is the first time I've actually ever thrown this Venom, we're just gonna give this a solid review real quick. We're gonna be throwing it on a simple backhand and some forehands and just seeing how overall it compares to the Force. I am gonna throw the Forces quite a bit with it as well. I'm actually super curious to see how this flies, because I was kind of scared getting this disc at first, because I thought I just got another Force. Because my Forces are like the beefiest Forces in the world. It is wild. So the thing I want to get out of this is a lot of flip. I really don't want it to be like the Force. So hopefully I can get some flip out of this. This feels like a really, really beefy, but like not an overstable Venom. Like I feel like I could rip on this. Ooh, that was a little low, but I like how it didn't aggressively fight out of that. We're gonna throw my Z Force, see how it compares to that. God, I cannot throw up today. Those are two low lines. That was not the best lines I should have given you guys, but we'll throw those back. Yeah, that was a lower line as well. Wow, I need to do that again. I'm gonna try that one more time, but we're gonna try the Force first. Big hyzer to that tree. Ooh, still low, but honestly, that was clean. Obviously, I've been throwing that Force for a very long time now. We're gonna try this Force. Ah, dang it, dude, it's a straight line. Throw a hyzer. All right, let's try the Venom this time. I'm putting this in the air, dude. If I don't give it height, I swear. Big height, big height, big height, big height. There you go. Big height. That honestly flips a lot more. I don't know if it's because it's an ESP plastic, and ESP might just be a little different in the 115 degree heat. It's been 115 degrees every day for the past week and a half. It's unreal. That's why my uploads have now been good. The Venom honestly wants to flip a lot more than the normal Z forces. I like that a lot better than my force. It feels a lot more comfortable in my hand. The forces, I've had a problem with just, it feels always really aggressive in my hand, which can't always be a bad thing, and it's not really a bad thing, but that feels like a very relaxed force. But it feels like I can bomb it further, which is weird. We're gonna have to keep throwing it. I came up with a really good idea. We're actually throwing in a tailwind right now. I wanna go on the other side once I'm done throwing these three. And I'm gonna throw back to where we are right now because it would be a headwind then. So it'll really show you how these things flex out in the wind because they are pretty beefy, man. If you want a good wind fighter, this is the disc for you. If I had to say something real quick, if you are a beginner and don't have the biggest confidence in your arm, I would not get a disc like the Venom or the Force because these are super overstable, and if you're trying to work on form, this is only going to make it worse. Unless you're feeling really confident, just stay away from drivers like this because you're really not going to need it until you get more confident with your form. Then you can start investing in something a little less overstable than this, and then once you're like really confident, then get one of these. There's a tailwind. Oh man, that came out so clean. Oh, that feels so good. Venom, man. I love the name too. It's a great themed disc for here in Arizona. I keep throwing it low. I got some flex on it, but yeah, they're definitely pretty overstable compared to the Venom. I have to get an ESP force. I know those fly really well. Ah, no. Man, like that's just it right there. It's obviously a me thing, but like Venom feels really good in my hand. Maybe I'm just hating on ESP because I've really been a Z guy and I've been hating on ESP plastic, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. It's me, I need to work on my form. All right, I moved to the other side of the field. This is more of a headwind, so I'm really gonna get over on these throws. Yeah, midway through this review, it's been a bad one because I can't throw, but hey, the Venom is honestly really good. And this plastic too, it feels so gummy. And in this weather, oh, it feels so good, man. We're gonna throw these really just as hard as I can. Ah, I put that on a lot of hyzer to see if it would flex out. And it really just kept that hyzer line. Oh my God, that was bonkers. No height. Man, I cannot throw these forces today. I don't know what's going on. I guess I haven't played in a week. That's my excuse. Oh. There's really no flex on that. I need to redo those. But yeah, I think this is an unfair comparison because these are in Z plastic and that's an ESP. So I'm gonna stop throwing these for now. I'm gonna just be throwing the Venom for the rest of the video. I'm just gonna be throwing this around this big field so you guys can get a good image of how this flies because I feel like I can kind of confuse my words sometimes and I don't want to confuse you guys because so far this disc is blowing my mind. I have to remember to show you guys the stamp every once in a while because oh my God, I think this might replace the Force like easily. This is a very, very, very good solution to my Force problem, I guess. Woo! Oh man, I put a lot of hyzer on that. I kind of shanked it as well. That's far. That is so far, dude. What the heck? Oh man, that's so good. Ooh, first rock hit. Oh. Big flex, man. That is so much further than what my forces would be doing. I love it, man. I love it. That's my review. Oh, I got that so flat. It's just a little early. This is as far as I can throw it. Max bomb. How far can I throw this Venom? I am going to expect this is going to be way further than my forces. I'm not going to throw my force. I honestly just don't feel like throwing them right now. So I'm just going to be throwing the Venom. This should be very far. This is a very strong headwind, so... Not enough flex, but it's so far, dude. Woo! Oh my God! That might not look that far for you guys, but wow, that is... Oh my God! I was really scared when I got this disc, honestly. I thought the Force was just gonna be my main disc, and I thought the Venom would be the same thing. And I really don't need 3 Venom or 3 Forces, so I'm so glad I'm learning something about the Venom. Wow, this is crazy. One more because I feel like it. I'm gonna try and just throw this on a hyzer this time. A very big hyzer. You should be very far. I'm tired, man. There's only so many throws I can do in this weather. Great height. Get out of that tree. Woo! Almost hit my bag down there. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Let's cut to the review, the end review of this disc, because oh my God, I have a lot to say about it. All right, end review on the Discraft Venom. Now, to be honest, this video is kind of a mess, and I'm very sorry about that. I kind of just came out here and had an idea of comparing the Forces that I have here against the Venom, and I realized something very important and very big differences about these discs. Now, this was my first day and first time throwing the Venom, so I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just heard a lot of very similarities between the two, so I figured they would be very similar, but one of the things I remembered or figured out throughout this video is plastics are a very important thing, and I think I've got 2 broken Forces. These Forces are very out of the ordinary. They are super, super overstable, and I don't know if I just got a flippy Venom. That could have been the issue, but I'm really enjoying how this thing flies, and I mean, it looks insane too. So, end of review of Venom. I mean, these are very good discs, but I think they're going to come out, unfortunately, and I really don't want to say that, but I love this disc. Able to flex this disc out quite a bit and still have that reliable fade at the end. What I noticed different with the fade compared to the Forces is that this wants to reach a bit more. With the Force, it kind of just wants to go out of your hand quickly here and just go straight to the ground like full on dagger mode. But with the Venom, it does the same thing, but it kind of does a little pickup thing where it doesn't go straight into the ground like this. It just kind of like slightly fades out to give you a little more oomph at the end of the drive, which is something I really, really like about the Venom. I've been missing a lot of big distance drivers out of my bag recently. I did lose one of my favorite discs ever, and that was my Champion Boss, which was like super being in, and I've owned that thing for like 4 years. I accidentally lost it somewhere, which is very sad. So I was missing like a really big bomber disc out of my bag, and I needed a new one, and I got this Venom very impulsively, and man, I'm super happy about this. If I had to rate it out of 10, ooh, this is hard because I feel like I rated the Force on a 7 or 8. So this could be a 9. Like, this fills a slot super well in my bag, honestly. They actually do make the Venom in Z plastic, but I just really wanted an ESP Venom because, I mean, look at this stamp. Come on. Whew, it's amazing. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more content, hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.